Good morning. My name is Pastor Oswald Sichula of Crossway Baptist Church. It's that time again of our meditations on the fruit of the Spirit. The last time we met, we were considering Galatians 25 verses 22 to 23, and we are talking about the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, as the elements of the fruit. And we talked about 3 reasons why fruit bearing is very important in the life of a Christian. We said it is a necessity, it is a mark of distinction, and it is an assuring proof that God is at work in your life. Now, since you were saved to bear fruit, what kind of fruit are you expected to bear? And what are the elements of this fruit of the Spirit? How do they look like? And so we will be, in the next episodes, be looking at 10 of these elements of the fruit of the Spirit. And the very first one that we consider is love. Love is a very first element of the fruit of the Spirit. Now, why is this important? You notice that it even comes on the top list of the fruit of the Spirit. And that tells you how important it is in a Christian's life. And it is therefore very important then that because we have union with Christ, we must always have this love from Christ. We have seen that in John 15 verse 13, greater love has no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. And Jesus laid down his life for us, his friends, not when we were good, but when we were sinners. And so love, therefore, is not simply an emotion, but rather it is a concrete action for another's person's well-being, even in the face of hostility and hatred. So we are talking of not just a warm feeling, but a concrete action. Paul's famous chapter on love confirms this in 1 Corinthians 13 when he says, love is patient, kind, never envies or boasts, it is not arrogant or rude, never insists on its own way, it is not irritable, it is not resentful, rejoices with the truth. That tells you that this element is extremely important. So, what does the Bible then, tell us as to apply it to our lives? Well, Matthew 5:43 to 48 reads as follows. It says, "You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I said to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same? You therefore must be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect." So how do you fare then in this element of love? Well, Christian love is that which models Christ's love. We ought to love as Christ loved us, and that is self-emptying and others-focused. Anything less than that, we are missing this important element. So, you need to show love in your life.